Hey everybody, another day, another video. If you like what you see and hear, consider liking, subbing, and ringing that bell, and comment. We like comments. Hey good people, I'm going to play a little Frank Zappa this morning if you don't mind. It's the Live at the Fillmore, 1971, an album that it was one of the first albums that I started when I was really just being introduced to Zappa. This was one of the albums, and it's a wild one. It's got Flo and Eddie on it, and if you don't know who Flo and Eddie are, that's Howard Kaylan and Mark Volman. They were the singers in the Turtles. Yes, those Turtles. Happy Together, which actually they do that song on this album. But you would never think it was the same guys from the Turtles just because of what was going on this album. It's pretty risque, to use a word. I hesitate to play some of the stuff off of this. I listened to this album a ton of times, and it's a great album, and it's just insane with those two. And they got these great voices, and they do this almost like a vaudevillian kind of a show, only it's all sexual stuff. It's not some happy vaudevillian show with clowns and plate spinners or nothing like that. It's Zappa. So anyway, we're going to do a Little House I Used to Live In, which is the first song on the album. It's just music. Then Lonesome Electric Turkey, just music. And the last song is Tears Began to Fall, which is Flo and Eddie singing. And Flo and Eddie is Why Is the Sun Coming Out Now? The fluorescent Leach and Eddie. For some reason, if I remember right, they couldn't use their names, their proper names, or some crazy thing whenever they would tour around with Zappa, so they had to come up with something. So they come up with fluorescent Leach and Eddie. So Flo and Eddie. So anyway, I would love to play this album, and maybe I will. It's just me. It's not like I'm worrying about somebody banning me or anything, but it's just me. Just me. So let's get on with it. There was something else I wanted to say about this album. Oh, that's what it was. The Fillmore East was closing, so they had a ton of bands come in to help close down the Fillmore East in New York. And Zapp was on the bill. Moby Grape, if you know Moby Grape. Humble Pies, Live at the Fillmore. That's from when they were closing down the Fillmore. I think Grateful Dead was playing when they were there. A bunch of people played as they were getting ready to close down the Fillmore East. And why they were closing it down, I don't know. So that's a little bit of something about the Fillmore East. So, Little House I Used to Live In. Although Flo and Eddie do sing here, I'm just remembering. maybe I'll get a bunch of requests to play this whole album, and I'll do it. I'll do it. These guys have great voices, you know. If you've never seen any video clips of this show or any show, when Flo and Eddie were in the band. Everything segues together, so it's going to be an abrupt stop. Mud Shark, which is a whole nother song. Do the mud shark, baby. All right, so that's that. Maybe this will wet your whistle, and I'll get enough people to say, no, you got to do the whole album, And I should do that. I should have just gone ahead and done it. Well, I done it this way already, so. All right, Lonesome Electric Turkey. This is kind of a odd little keyboardy sort of thing. Of course, Zappa was all over the place as far as styles go. And for those of you who may not know, and for those of you who do know, just ignore me. Zappa was a drummer. So that's why a lot of his music is very percussion-oriented. You know, look at the Black Page drum solo that poor Terry Bozzio had to figure out. Wow. Talking about your anchovies, George Duke. I think it might be Don Preston on keys. I think. I really don't know. It's such a great album. It is. If you know this album, you know what I'm talking about. All right, and the last one, Tears Began to Fall, and it's Howard Kaylan, Mark Flo, and Flo and Eddie doing a regular singing, actually. And if you don't know, if you're not familiar with this and the fact that they were with Zappa, when you hear them sing and you know the Turtles from way back when, if you're as old as I am, well, you don't have to be as old as me, but if you know the Turtles, Happy Together, and that kind of a thing, you'll recognize them. You go, holy crap, that's the Turtle Dudes. And it is. It's the Turtle Dudes. See, Zappa can play regular music.
And now I'm sitting here all alone, without no love of my own, without no love of my own,
Without no love of my own.
tears began to fall and fall and fall down the church, 'cause I feel so hurt since my baby drove away. Wow, 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 tears began to fall. Tears began to fall. Wow, 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 tears began to fall. Tears began to fall. Wow, 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 tears began to fall. Tears began to fall. Wow, 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 tears began to fall.
But he did like doo-wop, you know, Zappa. If you, do a little bit, he liked that stuff. He liked the doo-woppy sort of stuff. That whole album, Reuben and the Jets, is just nothing but doo-wop music. He liked that stuff. All right, he's allowed. You're allowed to like what you like. So there it is, Little House I Used to Live In, Lonesome Electric Turkey, and Tears Began to Fall. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Was that me clicking? Wah, 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 wah. Maybe. All right, let me know if you want to hear this whole album, because I'll play it, as it is. Later, folks.